Hello, sacred ones, and welcome to another week. This week I'm going to try something different as I like to play and just keep trying things and letting things evolve. And so I wanted to invite you into one of my sacred spaces in my home. This is a place in my bedroom with Ganesh here, who's holding one of my crystals and some cashews. This week I wanted to reflect on coming into balance. It seems very clear in where I am living and in the country and in the world that we are struggling coming into balance, and that there is this ancient force of dominating and controlling. And we see this all over within our business organizations, within our family systems, and we are moving into a time when we are coming to shared power with. And a part of this remembrance is returning back to this ancient wisdom that was known in the wisdom tradition, which is rooted in the practices of ancient Egypt. And this wisdom tradition has continued to grow throughout the world and has been kept secret in many different ways. But it is found its way into even our Christian roots and into a lot of modern day practices as well. And it's the old tradition of finding balance between nature and humanity and the beings that live on the earth. And some of the oldest laws of finding balance were based on the laws of Maat. Maat is an Egyptian goddess who was known to hold balance, and that when her ways were followed, that there was harmony on the earth and we lived in a sacred garden. So many of humanity's stories are linked back to a time and a memory, an ancient memory of living in the garden and having been lost from the garden. In our modern day times, we are seeing these resurgence of old wars coming to be healed again, as in North Dakota, where we have the fight over the pipeline. And we have the Native Americans again standing to say this is sacred land. We cannot do this to the land. And we have the government that is trying to have power over and dominate the land. And if we are going to return to a time of balance, we're going to have to allow the native peoples, the ones who knew how to live in harmony with the sacred land, to teach us again how to do what they have known how to do throughout history, because many of us have been born into traditions and cultures that don't understand how that works. We've been taught how to dominate ourselves, and we've been taught how to dominate others in order to succeed. And those of us who are ready to get off of that train, because we're realizing that it is soul killing, are finding new ways to create sacred lifestyles and to create sacred careers so that we can be living in harmony once again with our own nature and with the earth. So I wanted to share with you today some of Maat's laws. There are 42 laws of Maat. And if you would like, you can repeat them after, or just say them in your heart. I will not do wrong. I will not steal. I will not act with violence. I will not kill. I will not act unjustly. I will not cause pain. I will not waste food. I will not lie. I will not desecrate holy places. I will not speak evil. I will not abuse my sexuality. I will not cause the shedding of tears. I will not sow the seeds of regret. I will not be an aggressor. I will not act guilefully. I will not lay waste the plowed land. I will not bear false witness. I will not set my mouth in motion against any person. I will not be wrathfully and angry except for a just cause. I will not copulate with a man's wife. I will not copulate with a woman's husband. I will not pollute myself. I will not cause terror. I will not pollute the earth. I will not speak in anger. I will not turn from words of right and truth. I will not utter curses. I will not initiate a quarrel. I will not be excitable or contentious. I will not prejudge. I will not be an eavesdropper. I will not speak over much. I will not commit treason against my ancestors. I will not waste water. I will not do evil. I will not be arrogant. I will not blaspheme the one Most High. I will not commit fraud. I will not mistreat children. I will not mistreat animals. I will not defraud temple offerings, and I will not plunder the dead. So one of my daily practices has been to recite these 42 laws every day and to remind myself of what I am committing myself to in living a life of balance. And as I read these, I'm convicted every day and shown ways in which I need to grow. So I've posted them on my website, and I'll add a link here if you would like to add that to your daily practice. I found it to be very helpful for me as I make the intention that I want to come into balance and I want to live in right relationship with the earth and with the people of the earth. And to close, a blessing. May the holy ones guard and keep you. May the light of truth shine among you. May you walk in ways of truth and light. May our beings shine. The light in me salutes the light in you. Namaste. Namaste. Have a beautiful week. Namaste.